Today is Friday, November 21st. We had news 15 minutes into market open today. Um, I took a trade, caught a winning trade. Don't laugh what's on the screen. Actually, you can. I think it's pretty funny too. But caught a winning trade today. The most thing I'm proud of from today is the way I executed. Just being patient, like literally waiting for what I'm looking for. But also it's like I wrote this down in my notes yesterday. I didn't take a trade yesterday, but I said something along the lines of like I'm happy how patient I've been for the past month, and also I said I'm happy, but like I should be doing that. You should be doing that as a trader. So it shouldn't be anything new to you. It shouldn't be anything surprising. When you follow your rules, you wait for your setup. If you don't see anything, you have the discipline enough to not take just a random trade. And so I was proud of I typed out I was proud of myself, but also I'm not really proud of myself because that's what you're supposed to do, you know. So, but it's all right to look back and see, pat yourself on the back when you do the things you're supposed to do. So, yeah, this is probably my, no, this is definitely my biggest day ever I've had on XFA. Um, yeah, let's get into the trade. I took it on the live account as well. Uh, there's T. Higgins if you saw that. And, yeah, I risked the half. I had 6 contracts for this trade. So I took 3 contracts on the live, half my drawdown. But yeah, you're probably like, what is going on here with these emojis? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it might be the method. It might be the method, bro. I tried something new today. Bro, I was literally laughing when I was marking these emojis out because it's just so funny. What really made me laugh the most was the moon. Like I was like, wait, is there a moon emoji? There's definitely a moon emoji. Let me put the moon emoji. And I just started dying laughing when I put it on. It was just so funny. Um, but it might be the method, guys. If your trade is going into drawdown, just put the rocket. If you're in a long, put a rocket and put the moon. You know, it probably will work out. I hope it doesn't get patched. But yeah, let's get into the trade. I'm very grateful for this day. Just gotta remind myself that anything can happen and stay humble. Gotta stay humble on all things like that. So let's just get into the trade. Today was a pretty late trade than usual. I usually call it like either from 10 a.m. to 10:30. Usually it's 10, but during this time I saw like a potential trade, so that's why I kind of stayed on the chart a little bit more, which was valid. And I took this trade around close to 10:10. So yeah, let's get into the trade itself. Market open. We had news today, like I said earlier in the beginning. Market open was straight chopping before news came out at 8:45, and then we started to get some movement from there. We did get a pre-market. This is what I really like from my analysis today. We got a pre-market sweep on the 4-hour. Looks cleaner. With this high, we got it. The reason why I didn't want to count this as a liquidity sweep because we first swept this high at 6:50, literally an hour, a little over more than an hour and a half before market open. So I was like, I didn't want to count that. I mean, a part of me did because so we can take a trade, but that's not the way you should be thinking. Like, you should just like think logically, reasonably. Yeah, so I kind of negated that liquidity sweep. For me to take a trade today, it was either I wanted to see this this high was made when 9 a.m. closed, so we made a high. Or the only way for me to take a long, or a short, I should say, is if we took out this high after we just made it, and then yeah. But I wasn't gonna count these like highs swept as a liquidity sweep. But yeah, eventually we just started dumping all the way to this liquidity sweep, which is the trade, what the trade was based on. We swept liquidity, failed to do so on the S&P, which in turn creates a 5-minute SMT. And then after that, I'm looking for a retracement. So we got our liquidity sweep, higher time frame liquidity sweep. We got our 5-minute confirmation. I got a 5-minute continuation, and that took a while too. This is also another reason why I was proud about today. So I'm marking out equilibrium at this point from this high to this low, and then as you can see, well, we can adjust it now. Wait, where is it? It's right here. As you can see, I'm marking it from this high, from all the way down here. We never got equilibrium, but I could have easily been like, oh, it was close enough, close enough, let's enter, right? Let's say we entered off, I don't know. We did break structure, so we would have to wait for a break of structure back to the upside, or IFVG. We don't have a fair value gap, we can inverse. I don't even think we broke structure right there. We made equal, body and wick right there. So market didn't even give us an opportunity to enter, but let's say just a bullish reaction right there. It could have been easily, yeah, close enough, whatever, target the high. And obviously we would have got stopped out. And then now this is the high. So now I'm still looking for equilibrium to be hit. So at this point in time, I'm just like, damn, we're so close, waiting, okay, boom. We hit equilibrium, we kind of dumped, and I was like, at this point, if we took out this low on either index, actually, because that could have been an SMT, another one, but on ES, if we came in, took out this low on ES, I was just going to call it a day. It was kind of perfect. It was like 10 o'clock, this move is probably not going to happen, or like, it's not exactly what I want to see, so I'm just going to get off for the day. But yeah, it didn't hit that low. We completely retraced into equilibrium, and then we got this clean reaction. I absolutely love this entry. I even said it in real time. I was like, I really like this. I'm gonna enter. We get a break of structure with this high, but also we inverse this gap. It was just perfect. I was like, bet, I'm gonna enter. Went in with 6, and then yeah, I accepted the risk. I was like, I really like this trade. Ooh. I'm really contemplating on if I should do partials or not. I don't know, because we're leaving profits on the table, but one, that's kind of thinking about the money. I don't want to think about the money in terms of like trying to get as much profit as I can. I don't want to mess up the RR and stuff like that. That's my reasoning. But we might have to think about it. Who knows? But yeah, like I said, I love the entry. Yeah, I feel a little below this candle closure. Perfect entry. And then, yeah, we look good. We just got this random candle out of nowhere. And this was literally the moment I pulled out the emoji. That's why I'm saying it's like, it could be the method, bro. Like, I pulled it out and it just like absolutely reversed. I won't lie. When this happened in real time, I was like, bro, that was disgusting. I was saying out loud, I was like, that is disgusting to look at. Like, bro, kind of getting frustrated because like just looking at that, in hindsight, obviously it's like it's cool that the trade played out, but I mean I had emotions. I can't lie. But everyone has emotions, but the difference is, are you going to act on those emotions? I didn't act on it. I didn't do anything. I just kept my stop loss there. And if it was going to If it played out, then played out, you know? Or if it, I was just gonna let it do what it's. I was just gonna let it do what the market does. Damn, I hit that high too. But yeah, literally might be the method. Comes in, invalidate, bro. This is so beautiful to see, this candle, and then my break-even point was at this internal high. I was contemplating at first to not put stops at break-even when we hit this point. Maybe like if we hit up here. But I was like, because what happened Monday. But I was like, bro, just trust the trade. Just trust the process. I think I eventually put my break-even spot, or put stops at break-even somewhere right here. And yeah, the rest is history. We went to the moon. We landed. Now we're going for, I don't know, what's the next planet? Or what's the next closest spot to the moon? I should know this. I'm in an astronomy class right now. So it's the moon, and then the closest to us. Oh yeah, the next planet closest to Earth is Mars. Sorry, I'm kind of like burnt out for some reason right now. Is there anything else I want to go over? It's kind of ironic. The 2 days I kind of avoided for the past couple months are No News Mondays and Red Photo News Fridays. And the 2 trades I took this week were literally on those days. Took a trade on Monday. Took a trade today where we had Red Photo News. So it was I feel like that's funny to mention and kind of ironic. We can look at next week. Next week is Thanksgiving, so No News Monday, High Impact News Friday. Tuesday, PPI. Wednesday, and then day before Thanksgiving, and then this day I don't even know if I'll be able to trade because right now I'm scheduled to work in the morning. I've been putting that, and it's a Black Friday, so that's probably why no one's taking my shift. I've been trying to. I've had this shift up for like maybe 2 weeks now. No one's taking it. Kind of understandable. No one wants to work Black Friday, but people are probably already working. Everyone's probably working Black Friday where I work, so there's that. But yeah, this is the last week of November. Next week's the last week of November. This is the week. Well, this is finals week for me. It's gonna be brutal. Just trying to get it over with, and then after that I got like a month. We have NFP on a Tuesday in the middle of the month. What the heck? I have like about a month and a half-ish till I gotta go back to school, and then that's my last semester of college. So, but yeah, I'm kind of been yapping. I'm probably wrap it up right now. I don't think there's anything I need to say. Damn, it's pumping, bro. Missing out on profits. Can't think like that though. This is a good thing to see. Just the market going up again. If you didn't know, just like the market's just been dumping this whole week for no absolute reason. I don't think there's a reason. There might be a reason, but no major headline. We've gotten bullish news. Honestly, Nvidia reported good earnings on Wednesday, and government reopened. What else? There's something else, right? I don't know, but we just been dumping. Crypto's been down bad. Stock's been down bad. Bro, Solana is under 130. Bro, it went to 121. Jeez, man. Ethereum's at 2,700. Bitcoin is at 84,000. Bro, this is what we were at a year ago. Where was a year ago? 2024. 2024, we were actually pumping. Yeah. On this day, what is it? November 21st, 2024. November 21st. Bro, we were at 90 something K right here. This right here. We opened up today 94K. Now we're at 84. This is ridiculous. I don't even know why. Oh, that's disgusting. That's a disgusting chart. But I've been yapping. I'm gonna get out of here, upload this video, and do my journaling, and yeah, see you next week potentially. God bless.